A woman posted online that she'd found a man she'd been dating online. So they hadn't actually met. And she found out that he was, in fact, married. So after a few drinks, she decided to track down his wife to let her know all about what he'd been up to. Now, she feels guilty and ashamed for what she describes as ruining this poor woman's life. Nadia, should she have told her?
Well, you know, I think obviously what was going on there was that she was hurt, and so what she probably felt in that moment was an altruistic act for the woman.
No, she projected it onto the other person.
Actually a bit of revenge towards him, and I just think you never know what is going on with a couple. That woman might have known that her husband plays about and has decided that she doesn't want to know that and, you know, wants to stay with him, whatever. So I do think she was wrong. But obviously she feels a lot of regret about it.
Sara, because you're still with us, there was a conversation because we were been talking about this all morning, and if a friend of yours, if you knew that perhaps their other half was playing away, would you tell them?
See, I just think it's not my business to go in and tell them. That is not my place to do that. However, I am one of them people that has zero tolerance at all of infidelity, zero tolerance. So I think the way I would play it would be to tell the person, hey, it's just not on. You need to go and put this right. Whether the relationship's not right and you need to end it if you want to go and do that stuff, or whether you actually think you need to come clean one way or the whichever. Make your bed, go and lie in it, decide which bed it's in, but then tell the people which bed it's going to be in, because playing away is it's just not cricket. But then it's not my place to go and tell tales, because as you said, we don't know what's going on behind closed doors.
Yeah.
Penny, what about you?
Yeah, I don't think it was fair for her to go and find out where this woman lived and inform her, because she didn't know anything about their life, as we mentioned. But I think if it was a friend, I would probably, my instinct would be go and speak to the man, because obviously if she's your friend, then the husband would be the friend as well. And I would have a serious chat and say, look, mate, if you're not prepared to come clean, I don't know what's going on right now, but it's just not fair, you know. So if you're not prepared to tell her, then I'm going to have to. So I'm giving you that opportunity to be honest with her.
Do you ever do that thing? Do you ever do that thing with your friends where you say, I mean, we've had this conversation many times, would you want to know? I mean, I always at some point in my friendship find out whether there's sort of...
Really? I've never even thought about having a conversation with my friends. No.
There you go. Would you want me to tell you? Because it's like you always say, Jane, isn't it? Oh, sorry, Penny, sorry.
Imagine if your friend turned around to you and said, you knew this was happening.
Yeah.
You knew my husband was cheating on me. You never said anything. You know, it's finding that fine line.
It's
so
a
rather
terrible
than
burden.
That would be my issue with your, you know, when you said that you would tell the man.
Yeah.
That would be my issue with that, because I would still feel that I was having a kind of a private conversation with him, and the woman still didn't know.
You always say you wouldn't say.
Well, in the situation we set up, which was about that she doesn't even know these people, I would say nothing.
No.
With a friend, I'd probably send an anonymous letter.
And why anonymous?
Because the messenger always gets shot. And if that woman, as you said, she might know, they might have an arrangement, and then forevermore, after you see them, if you're the person, that the woman would feel awkward around you.
It's very true.